What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're in Kevin's garage helping him work on his 1967 Chevelle. Kevin, what do we got here? Give us a little story about this.
Well, I just kind of been putting it all back together, had it all mocked up once, and got it painted and put it all back together, and now I don't have no lights. So my wiper motor don't work, my lights don't work, so get no power.
So we got an issue somewhere with the power or the ground in the old wiring harness. So we're gonna go through and kind of chase that out and figure out what's going on with it. See if we can get some headlights and taillights. You had a Chevelle when you were a wee young lad, did you not?
Yep, my mom bought me my first one when I was 16. I drove it forever, had car seats in the back of it, loved it, and sold it, traded it for a four-door car. My biggest regret ever. So
That's
I
terrible.
found another local one, so I bought it.
Terrible decision. What did you trade it for? What was the four-door?
It was a Pontiac 6000, I think, like an 86. Loved it. It was cool.
Nice. Maybe.
The car seats fit right in the back seat. Perfect.
Yeah, the two-door is a pain in the ass to get kids
Yep.
in and out of. You got a picture on your toolbox of your old car, don't you?
I think I do have one over there.
So anyway, he just got this thing back from paint. It's he's not trying to make a show car. He wants to make a good driver. It's they live out in the country, so they got to do gravel. So he didn't want to put a ton of money in a paint and body. It's just going to get chipped up driving down the gravel. Almost ran out of air there.
That was the original one. I almost mocked it, but had to go with white. White's my new color.
Let me see that picture. Were you in prison when you took that? Why you got the bars on the...
That was through the sliding glass door.
All right. Okay, so what do we got to do here? We need to, I guess, just start touching wires together, see if we get some sparks.
Yeah. I think we got power going to the fuse box, but I'm not sure.
Well, let's get going with the test light and we can see if we got some power there. We got the battery hooked up.
Battery's hooked up. I can get the switch on.
Got any comments, questions? Anybody watching?
Suggestions?
I don't have any comments or questions yet.
Oh, sad.
Key is on. Light switch is on.
Light is on.
Lights on.
Okay, we got power at the high beams. We got power at both the high beam and the low beam. Click that button. So we still got power at both the high and low beams. So first off, you probably got a bad switch. And let's check for ground. So to do that, we'll put the test light to the positive, and we'll go ahead and check the black wire on the plug. I think we got a ground issue for the headlights because I got no light. So we'll start looking into that.
I bet that.
So that ground goes through the headlight bucket. So we'll pull that headlight bucket off and see what's going on there.
Timmerman wants to know if this is a big block car.
Is this a big block car, Kevin?
It is a 454 from an RV. It's not the original big block car, but it is a big block car now.
Has it got an RV cam in it?
It's got an RV cam.
All right. We're talking some muscle.
Alright, I got my... I'm just
just using my phone. I'm not getting comments to pull up on here, so.
That's fine. Well, that's going to be a little bit of an issue over here. The ground wire is not tight.
It's loose on that
Yeah.
side.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
I
let
think
there be
we
light.
got something going
Let's
on.
just go ahead and keep arcing that. That's probably good.
Maybe we should turn the light switch off.
Yeah. Well, that was an easy fix, Kevin. All right, the live video's over. We've solved the problem.
Not yet. Mine still didn't blink yet.
What are you looking for, Mike?
What?
What are you looking for?
Probably a wrench.
What size
The
you want?
next section to your left. The big
It's probably the
drawer
problem
towards
with
the
going into someone else's shop is not knowing where anything is.
And I just got all new boxes too, so I can't help much.
You don't even know where everything is.
Ground wrench is cheaper. Those are hammers.
Lower box, bottom.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Every wrench you could ever want.
Yeah, more.
Not organized.
No, not at all.
I think I got it.
Did you find it?
I found something.
So are both of these headlights supposed to have a ground tail off of it, or just?
The harness, the factory harness, the grounds jump together into each plug. So it kind of piggybacks over. So there should just be one. What did you find underneath there?
There was a ground. It wasn't connected. It would just run through the headlight bucket and stuck out there.
So did it get yanked through there on mock-up or something? And
Must have, yep. So I put it back through there and we'll ground it to the inside of the radiator support.
seems like a good idea.
So is this basically just trial and error? You're just hoping to figure out something that works and...
Yeah, so like with wiring, I kind of start at the closest point to like the switch or power, and then just start working my way backwards towards the problem. So if we know we have power at the fuse block, then we can move to the next plug or clip and then see if we got power there. And if we don't, maybe a wire's broken. Yeah, so trial and error, touch stuff together, see if it sparks. Like when I was tightening this up, it started shooting sparks. So we knew there was
Makes
a
sense.
little bit of an issue. Okay, so queso.
Love that stuff.
So there was the ground wire that was sticking through the bucket, so I should ground that.
Yeah, there's probably a hole right there from the factory, right underneath that, I would bet. That's the wrong, yeah.
Pan hit.
Yeah. Get a pan head out and just run it through there, self-tapper.
Sure that fits in the hole.
How many people we got on the stream?
We got 7, it's dinner time, so there's only 7.
Not everybody eats at a normal time.
Obviously, we didn't today.
Oh, see, there you go. Brandy's hangry.
Cheese We have cheese balls.
Oh no, I've seen what you do with those cheese balls.
What do they do with cheese balls? Dude, that sounds like a story.
Oh, you better
Yeah, I just refreshed mine and I show 11.
Oh, I see 11 now too.
Did you get that stuck in there?
I did not yet. I gotta grab a driver.
This is why we can't have nice things, Kevin.
Is this a downtime? Should we talk about what kind of merchandise you want to start throwing up there?
No, because all we do is talk about how we're going to have a website someday. like at the end of February, and it hasn't happened yet because I'm a slacker.
Well,
And
you have a full-time job.
2
and a
full-time
family.
jobs.
Hey, is that a DeWalt tool you got there, Kevin?
Yeah, check the link below for an Amazon affiliate link for a DeWalt Impact driver. Really helps channel out. Which, by the way, we have made upwards of $16 so far. We're really coming into our own.
DeWalt, Team Yellow.
You got the yellow fever, huh? So you got that grounded. Go ahead and see what happens.
Hi, Kiefer.
What up?
Okay, we got brights. Something seems backwards. We got a special needs car here.
That's cute. I love it. I think you should leave it.
What's going on now?
The inside headlight on the passenger side's on, and the outside on the driver's is on.
That's not normal, right?
It's not. I don't think
It
that's.
looks adorable.
I don't know about adorable.
Is the headlights just swapped around wrong?
I think that could possibly be.
The brights are all right though.
They're all
Yeah,
on.
because all 4 of them.
Yeah, all 4 on, so maybe your switch isn't bad.
Can it just be the light bulb or is it plugged?
It's new headlights, but maybe they're in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Which one's supposed to be the high beams and the low beams? Does anybody know?
High beams on the inside.
I understand that part, but which headlight?
The outside should be the low beams.
Outers are lows, yeah.
And then the high beams are on the inside.
Yes.
So this one's right. Wait, are the high beams on or off?
I don't know. I just pushed.
No,
They're
that's-
off.
They're off.
They're
That
high
one's
beams
wrong,
are off.
Mike. That one's wrong on that side.
High beam.
This
is
one's
off.
wrong on this side.
Yes.
I got a lot of help from the
The
audience.
peanut gallery.
I'm watching a delay on the live stream over there, so that one's wrong over there.
Oh yeah, you can see it on the TV. Yeah, there we go.
Where'd
Okay,
you
so-
buy your replacement lights?
At O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's.
Oh.
Oh, oh.
Do we have a sponsor moment?
Yeah. This moment is sponsored by O'Reilly's Auto Parts. For all your quality auto parts.
Sure, FTP would be down with an O'Reilly sponsor.
I would take any sponsorship you could get. Almost any sponsorship, I guess. I do have standards. They're not that high though. Yeah, so I think we want to go ahead and swap those headlights out. Did that do anything for the taillights?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Negative on the taillights. Well, that sucks.
Still nothing on the back.
Nope, still nothing. Are the bulbs good?
Yeah, they're new bulbs.
Alright, well, that was the first test. You passed that one. Well, I think you should swap that headlight out.
Just switch.
Who put those in? Who's taking credit for
Oh,
that?
that was all.
I think I did that.
Go ahead and grab the. Oh, you got some carpet going down in here.
What are you getting this ready for? Are you looking forward to any cruises this summer, spring?
I just want to drive it.
You just want to get it out.
I just want to go. Yeah.
You want to do burnouts?
Yep.
Can we videotape those? I hope so. Did you disconnect the battery?
Is the battery good?
I just disconnected it.
Alright guys, so I'm just going to stand here and talk while he does that. So what's new guys? I haven't talked to you for a while. It's
Give
been
me
kind
just
of
a minute. I'll have you hook back up.
been kind of a crazy time here. Haven't got a lot of time to edit. By the way, I hate the prelude. Yeah.
You gonna tell them about your moment or no?
Is it a low picture?
It's a love-hate relationship. Trying to get the damn thing painted, I hate it. Went ahead and I was wet sanding and buffing the deck lid last night, and the buffer grabbed a hold of an edge, and it went, yeah. Took it right down to primer. So guess what we gotta do? We gotta repaint it. Oh, that sucks. I've been pretty sad today because of that.
You have battery now.
We got battery power now?
You got battery.
It's time to go back to work. Sure about that?
No power, Kevin.
He's got power to this one headlight.
Oh, now it's working. Alright, cool.
Kevin, your dad wants to know if you tried the wipers then, because those weren't working either, correct?
We have not tried those yet, no.
Well, there's a button in here somewhere. I have no wipers, but the key's not on either. No wipers. But you don't really need wipers because you're not going to drive this in the rain.
By the way, that is a dog.
So this is a silly question, but you just try to check the windshield wipers and there's not any.
It's because he doesn't have windshield wipers on the car.
So how do you know if they would be
No.
working?
Oh, the motor's still.
No, we hear the
motor
motor.
should-
He's got a motor hooked
You're just
up.
listening for
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So those no wipers.
I feel like there might be other people who don't know what's happening that would have that question.
I don't know what's happening either. This is going my. I was here a little bit on Saturday night, and that was it. So
Hey, good hair comments. Did you get that how not to buff out a deck lid on video?
it was on a time lapse. You might be able to see me cry. I don't know.
Did you throw anything?
I did not throw anything, but you can definitely probably see my face. And like I go down, I look at it, and I come up, and I look at it again, and then
Just
I
to see if it was really actually there?
Yeah, get my flashlight out, look at it again, and then that's when I cry.
Yeah.
How's the audio from inside the car?
It's okay.
It's okay. Do we got any popping this time?
Does anyone hear popping on their computer, phone, whatever? Last live video, we had a lot of crackling and popping the whole time.
We got a lot of attack dogs. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to go ahead and start at a clip and just see if we got power to the tail lights and the rear harness area, and see if we got power. If we got power back there, we know there's a ground issue or something else. So just touching this thing to stuff.
Cool.
Test light. That's the word. Not a Tesla. Test light.
Hey, sounds crystal clear on Cody's end.
We do have power there, at least for that. Shitty ground.
How's the headlight switching going?
Not real good. I think the harness might be.
You need an assistant.
There is 3 prongs on one light and 2 prongs on the other light.
That's
And the
correct.
harness was set up correctly.
And the
It'll only
installer
plug
didn't
into
install
one
it
pole.
correctly?
So they should be working correctly.
They should have been working correctly.
Yeah, but you have the 3 wires on the outside, one on this side, on the driver's side.
Yes. 3 wires should be to the outside corner, yes.
So I think that one's plugged in wrong because this one will only hook up this way.
I don't know anything about cars, so I'm just here for.
Any
Good
comments
thing you have
on
a
which
channel.
side the bright side should be on?
I should have done a construction one.
Right.
2 pin on the outside, 3 pin on the inside. High beams are 3 pins.
On the
low and
inside.
high.
So that side is wrong. This side was correct.
Oh man.
Well, actually, hang on.
No,
Does
the
this
outside.
switch all 4 lights on when you go to highs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 is on the inside or
Right.
outside. Then.
It has to be because this harness is
Yeah, because those click
only
to
going to
high
fit
beams,
that way.
Wait, what? 3's on the inside or outside?
Outside.
Outside. Because the outside
He says
stay
it won't
on
go
when you
that
go
way.
high.
Yeah, but he says it won't go that way.
3's got to be on the inside.
Then this car must be backwards then. Or well, not backwards.
Does it
but
really
it's
matter?
supposed to be
Like,
like
do
this
you
on
want
this
it to be as long as it matches? Wouldn't it be fine?
Can we just take out the inside lights and do ducting for like a cold air intake system?
That's not a bad idea.
That would solve all our problems.
Yeah.
No, that's for the twin turbos.
I don't know if Kevin's going to do any turb skis on this.
I'll look up what the stock placement is on these.
Those harness, I could switch those harnesses around easy enough
That's gotta be
because there's plenty of slack over there. This harness ends right here,
I don't know.
and this one's not long enough to go to that hole.
Yeah. Drink a beer.
I'm just going to drink a beer. I gave up. The dome light works.
Oh, Mike, one thing I think for future content, you ought to do a video about installing those rear quarter windows on a Chevelle.
Oh yeah, I do have a quick tech on that. Gotcha. We do have a quick tech on that. However, I cursed a lot while making it, so I don't think I can air it without bleeping it. Maybe someday I'll bleep it out.
There you go.
Grandpa Mel says, tell them to run a wire from negative battery to ground screw on the body. Check the wipers and the tail lights then.
Yeah, do you have, that's a very good observation. Do you actually have a chassis ground to the battery?
Sounds important.
He does not.
I've got the info on that.
I do have one. I think it's on the bench right over
Well,
there.
that's not helping us on the car.
Mike, I think I got the headlights. So the outside two headlights should have high and low filaments. The inside headlights should be the high only.
Two
The
pins in
pin
the
should be on the
center.
outside, 2 pin on the inside. Stock operation.
2 on the inside.
Yep, 2 on the inside, 3 on the
So
outside.
that's, yeah, it's still wrong.
And the outside switch to high.
This one won't go that way.
So, do you care that much if it looks like
Yes.
stock? Oh, Mike
We always
does.
care that much.
See, I'm all about taking the easy road.
There you go. I got a solution to it. For a problem.
Well, the harness is a little.
So, what are you guys doing to fix your problem over there?
Spun the battery around.
Trying to make room?
There's a red wire that goes directly to the battery that jumps into that harness. And if it's the battery, the positive's towards the inside, the engine bay is too short, but if you spin the battery around, now all of a sudden it, I think, maybe gives us enough room, possibly. Will it work, Kevin?
So maybe. I don't think you'll get that 3 problem.
The park lights are way over here, so it's gotta go that way. Because the park lights are so long.
Did you want to check out a diagram?
We know everything, we don't need diagrams. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I already do that. Yeah, thanks whoever pulled that up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We might need that.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? Anybody making fun of us?
No, Not yet. I mean, people are always making fun of you, but they're not stating
They're not
it.
actually saying it out loud.
No.
You know what I'm getting Kevin for Christmas?
What?
Freaking raincoat guy.
What are you getting me for Christmas, Mike?
16 pack of Budweiser.
14 pack.
Well, it depends on the afternoon.
Yeah.
So,
We do have one binge about Budweiser at our house.
Oh, I drink.
Oh.
No, I don't.
is that
You
right?
got what now?
3 prongs on the inside?
Outside.
Outside.
Outside is low beam and high beam. Inside are only high beam.
Holy shit, there's another wrench drawer.
There's another wrench drawer too. I think he's got 3 of them.
All sorts of stuff in here.
I have lots of rings.
I think you can like take a wrench herd out. Oh my god, there is another wrench drawer.
I know, they're just everywhere.
Yeah, you got more wrenches than any man could ever use. Oh, there's another one. Holy moly. Front 4 wrench drawers.
Are you
Oh,
jealous?
there's
Ah.
4.5.
Jealous or confused?
Huh?
Jealous or confused?
I mean, he's only got 2 hands, so he can only use 2 9/16 at one time. That's my thought process. It's probably wrong.
But there's like ratchet wrenches and metric wrenches, and
Yeah,
they all gotta have their own drawer.
What's you looking for, Mike?
I don't know. Just checking things out.
He's just obsessed with my
He's-
wrench drawer.
Yeah, he's snooping and everything. I hope you don't have any private stuff over there.
Oh, I've already found that drawer.
You don't want to see inside that.
Yeah. It stunk something fierce.
Hope that was cleaned up before you put it back.
I don't know what I was looking for. I forgot.
Cody says, don't feel bad about your project Prelude. It wouldn't be a success if there wasn't any mistakes. Man, he should be a motivational speaker.
Yeah, ask him if he wants to start a motivational speaker company with me.
You can ask him. Look right there.
Cody, do you want to do that? We're gonna have to hire Jared from Wheel Specialist also. He's
Yes,
very good.
he's very good at that too.
Hey, that looks pretty organized.
Vice grip.
Vice grips. I'm looking for vice grips. Because when you got a rusty, crappy bolt, vice grips are the answer.
You find them?
Dog did. So, Cody, when are we going to do that come and swap cab over? We're going to go back to the wrench drawer.
I think you just like it over there.
Which wrench drawer?
It's bright and happy.
Yeah, it looks like, no offense, Kevin, it looks like Slimer threw up over here. That's just, I'm just slapping you. Find the funnest wrenches in here. Look at that little guy. Okay, I need another pair of vice grips. It's just that. Or no, never mind. I'm just gonna vice grip the ground.
Alright, we're back in correct order.
Sure.
No.
We're not 100% positive. petting zoo in here.
Grandpa Mel says, he must not be able to comment.
Must not be signed in.
Thank you.
Who?
Grandpa Mel.
Oh. Wait. What kind of beard oil do you use, Mike?
It's all natural, just face grease. I'm not super big into keeping the beard upkept.
It's not Lucas Red and Tacky #2.
No, there's nothing fancy in there. It's all natural.
I bought him beard oil, and he just loves the feel of frizzy, dried out beard.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying,
I know, I heard you.
it just feels a little dry. Maybe a little coconut oil would help that.
I mean, with that much Mike, they can't be that good.
I mean, come on, really? Coconut oil?
We'll line everyone up and let you feel it. Woo! Yeah.
Oh, no, my shortened it out.
How long
We're
have you
going
been
to
growing
or
it?
a ground that's got battery on her. It's all bare metal.
What's your beard? 2 years? Almost?
It would have been right around Halloween 2 years ago. Because that was when I did the
So over
or
2 years?
The Cousin Eddie.
Oh,
Yeah.
the famous Cousin Eddie
When I did the
picture.
Cousin Eddie for the kids at school. Where we brought the
It
Winnebago
is epic.
brought the Winnebago to the kids at school to do the
Trunk or treat.
vacation, Chevy Chase, whatever that show's
Christmas
called.
vacation.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that shit.
The shitter's full.
The
Yes.
shitter was full. But the best part about it, in the Winnebago, it just leaks on the ground.
Tank's cracked.
Tank's cracked. Actually, it's cracked. The tank's perfectly fine. It's just cracked right by the valve. Funny story about that. You guys want to hear about me peeing in a Winnebago and leaking out all over the place? Probably not. All right, well.
That was basically the gist of the story.
Well, when we
We
did
heard it already.
when we did our very first
Still
Gambler,
heard it.
not everybody.
Go
Jeez,
ahead.
everybody here's heard it probably 10 times. But we
Oh
did
wait,
our
you
first.
had one eye blinky for a moment, but they're both on.
Was Higley drunk here?
They're both the same side?
They turned on. One turned on slowly. Ooh.
Hey. We're really figuring this
It
stuff
works.
out. Okay, we've made some headway. We can call it a night. No? Alright. So anyways, back to my gambler story, because I like to tail off and not talk about what I'm talking about. The first Gambler, we went down to Tuttle Creek and we did the craziest rock climb thing, and we went over like a 16-inch ledge and broke the tank plumbing. So we pull back up to the party, everybody's partying, they're like, hey, you guys care if we piss in your Winnebago? We're like, yeah, go ahead, we'll dump it tomorrow, whatever. About 3.5 hours later, we're like, why is the ground so wet out here? It had leaked all over the ground and it was running right to where everybody was standing, right where we were cooking and all that. So yeah, it was disgusting.
But people kept using it.
They kept it all night, yeah, and it stunk like hell. Oh, I miss that thing.
When's the Gambler this year?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna assume sometime in June, and we are gonna 350 swap it. We're putting a new motor in it because screw that 318, it sucks.
This is news to me.
No, it's not. If you had listened to me, you would have known that.
Oh.
How'd you do on your second Gambler?
Wait, I'm confused on which number we're on now.
That's the game that we don't talk about.
That was
I
the
think
one
it was the third
Was
Gambler.
it the third?
Or no, maybe it was the second one. I think it was the third.
Anyway, you won it all.
We got most Gambler, oldest vehicle.
You just
and-
died, Kevin.
Or did you turn them off?
No, I turned them on.
Yeah, it just died.
Oh, I think you're switching.
I think you need a new
Yeah, your
switch,
switch
Kevin.
was a bit worn.
Yeah.
Just wiggle it till I turn on.
Yep.
There you go. Fixed. Any taillights?
You can do a video.
Yes,
later.
yes,
Take a
taillights.
What?
Hold on, let's see if they go away.
Grandpa Mel was right with the ground,
Do
wasn't
they
he?
work?
They work.
Still work?
They
Yeah.
still work.
Well, he was only a little right
Oh.
because it didn't change anything.
Try brake lights, Kevin.
Well, what the hell did we do
Here,
different?
you want me to push the brakes?
Yeah. See if that works too.
Oh, okay. Let's see. There's no seat.
Okay, turn the blinker back off, because that kind of didn't work right. Brakes?
Yeah.
Same thing. That's what turn the right blinker.
So they just stuck on.
It just goes dim.
Ground issue.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because these bulbs ain't on, or this ain't hooked up over here.
It's true. If you hook your park lights up for those,
That might.
that could help. Yeah, complete the circuit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you do anything with getting this hooked
I think
up, or
those
did you
are
just
cut.
like put it together and call me?
Those wires were
Yeah,
cut.
that's it.
These are cut.
Yeah, those were cut.
Those were cut originally when, yeah. The bumper was in the trunk when I got it.
Yeah,
What kind of terrible person would cut the wires?
not us.
Well, should we?
This
So you don't have the ends or any of that
I
stuff?
don't have any of that stuff yet. No. But I do have a splice kit and some Harbor Freight wire.
Some Harbor Freight wire. That's right up my alley.
I mean, we accomplished it. It was the ground, body ground, the headlights were in the wrong spot, the
Hey,
headlight
look.
ground.
You still got the clip here. You just got to connect these wires. They just cut them off right here.
Oh, the clip is still in there too.
Yeah,
Lights.
for the park lights. Somebody just decided they couldn't unclip this. It's really easy.
Yeah.
And they cut it. There you go. Look at that. Maybe that was where they picked up the power for their nitrous or something sweet.
That could be.
Or you can spray
Line lock,
nitrous
the
on
line
this.
lock.
It
It
does
was the
have
line
a-
lock, Mike.
Line lock.
Does have a line lock, so you know what that means. Burnouts.
Actual line lock,
Lots
yeah.
of burnouts. Okay, well that's fun.
Well, we've accomplished the problem. We've definitely troubleshooted and figured out where we're at with the.
You wipers work yet?
The wipers might be a whole nother video.
It doesn't even have wiper arms on there yet.
They work! I love it!
Yeah, they really work good.
We got a good sound.
Yeah, that sound nice.
We could check that other. There's two plugs there for the wiper, but I think that other one just feeds from that one. So
Did you have the key on when we tried that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I did.
we could do the test light on.
I don't think you need the key for the wipers on this though, do you?
Yeah.
Mine goes without a key. But it's set them on.
99% cars you need a key. Otherwise your wire's white.
What do you think of the U.S. General toolbox?
I don't have any, so I can't say anything. You
Ask
have to ask Kevin. What do you
Like-
think of those toolboxes?
You liking them?
I really like them. They're way better quality than I thought they were gonna be.
Were they worth the wait?
long did it take
That's
you
a whole
to
nother
get it?
story. When you order them, it takes forever to get them.
Is it because they're from China?
I think so.
We re-nicknamed it from Harbor Freight to Harbor Weight.
Kind of like push rods from Speedway Motors.
Whoa, it's not from Speedway Motors, it's from Comp Cams or wherever you got them from.
You want a sponsor here, Kevin? Come on.
Yeah. Come on, we can't be pissing everybody off.
Okay. We can edit that out.
No, you slide. You
No,
can't.
it's live. Someone's gonna clip it.
There we go. Finally found the screwdrivers.
Right where you thought they'd be.
Yeah, 45 minutes later.
You need one of those mats that you lay over your fenders so you don't scratch up that paint.
Fender.
I got one here from Speedway Motors. I love it.
But you just choose not to use it?
You got lucky on that one. You
Totally
redeemed yourself. Yeah, that was close.
my
There
test
you
light don't
go.
hurt. Can you see Speedway still?
Not
little bit.
really.
Kind of.
Looks like you used
I don't
that
know
as
why
a
I
paint
unscrewed
turret.
that.
So there's no power to the wiper, so I'm not too worried about that just yet. The lights were the main thing. I can drive it with lights.
Yeah,
And tail lights.
well,
Tail
partially
lights.
tail
Got
lights.
dash lights and all?
Just the generator and the brake light switch is on. Now the brake light's off. Just the generator light because the heat's on.
No headlights. Oh,
It's very bright up here.
You're gonna get a suntan.
Yeah, that's all stripped out.
So the dimmer switch is good.
Yeah, dimmer switch is good. I didn't think it would be good if you had power there no matter when you clicked it, but apparently I'm stupid.
Happens to the best of us.
Yes. Nope, still doesn't work. Alright, well,
You want the light switch on?
no, I was going to try to take these out, but the Phillips heads are all stripped out, so it's going to be a whole process.
So what's your next goal?
Burnouts?
Carpet.
Carpet, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta finish the carpet and then the seats go back in and
Burnout.
Did you have to
Then-
redo the seats, or were they looking
they're
like?
decent.
Yeah,
They're,
they,
I mean,
they don't look really cracked up or anything.
they're not from a 67, but I don't care. They look fine and
Yeah.
they bolt up, so
From what? 68 to 72.
something like that. Yeah, because they didn't have headrests on them and
That's what would belong in my car, but so I have Prelude seats in my car. Because I'm a ricer. Alright, well, this isn't going to come out, so I'm just going to mess with this for 45 minutes.
Grandpa Mel says, tell them to unplug the light switch plug and plug it back in.
Do you know how hard it is to get to? That's not
He
going to
should
happen.
be here. I mean, he should know.
Alright, these guys are not.
The kids just walked in the shop, so if it gets loud, now you know.
Harrison, you got anything to say on camera?
Hi! Stop!
so,
Alright.
He's got a future. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be the next
How
big
about you,
thing.
Jackson? Yeah.
All right, well, we got any more questions or comments or concerns? Anybody making fun of us? All right, well, I can't get these out, so we're going to have to start drilling and making a bunch of noise and grinding the heads off, so I think we'll probably call it here. And Harrison's going to just get in the footage. Oh, there he is. So,
Okay.
thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.